Bart, take the controls!
What video game is this like?
Blimp Assassin 3!
For Wii or Xbox?
Xbox!
Original or 360?
Fly the blimp, you spoiled kid!
Since I built my PC in 2022, I have been playing games mostly there. I haven't, however, taken to using keyboard and mouse for gaming. Now, I know that there are good reasons for switching, but my console upbringing has kept me firmly in the realm of controllers. And since I got a Series X, I have fewer and fewer reasons to stop playing with a controller. So today I'm going to go through my controller history and the current analogs that I happen to use in my daily gaming life. So grab your favorite controller, fellow Night Owls, because we're diving into this week's episode.
Hey guys, tell me again, now which one do I press to shoot now? Damn it.
Controllers have come a long, long way since their inception. Many had sticks, some were just big old dials, and the ColecoVision's controller even had a number pad on it. This just shows how wild the West was when it came to controllers. There was no standardized way to play, and many built their controllers based on what the game needed to operate. A dial works for Pong, for example, because you're moving the dial side to side, and on Atari's first console, one button was serviceable for most of their games. And everything changed when we got to the NES controller. We might take that square boy for granted now, but this controller set the standard for what we know for controllers as of today. And when I play a game from this era, I will likely pick up one of my 8-bit DOE controllers. The M30 and SN30 Pro respectively are great for the consoles they represent, and they both have Bluetooth enabled options for wireless gaming. And the D-pads and all the buttons feel appropriate for their respective console heritage.
Kick me with a lead boot! Virtual tussle? Wow! I've heard on the internet that this is Nito Torpedo!
Now, times were changing though, and 3D environments weren't going to navigate themselves. So Sony did the unthinkable to grab our collective attention. And once we had our thumbsticks, we were not going back. Now, this isn't the first controller with thumbsticks. I mean, even Nintendo beat Sony with their N64 controller. Also, what is the best way to hold this controller? Leave your answer in the comments below. Incorrect answers only. Now, the controller that captured my heart is my favorite controller of all time. That's right, as a budding sandwich artist in the greater Ventura County area, I saved up my tip money and I bought myself an Xbox. I loved this big Duke controller. It was so big and no one ever wanted to use it during multiplayer sessions. So I always had a controller that was big enough for my giant hands. Hyperkin just recently released the Duke V2 controller, and so it's something that I'm looking at picking up myself. So make sure to follow me so you'll be notified when I get one of those in and I'm able to do a review about it. While Microsoft quickly made a much more reasonably sized S controller for Japan and released it here in the States soon after, they nailed the thumbstick layout in my opinion. Offset sticks feel just so right in my hands. My thumbs don't bang into each other like they do on PlayStation controllers, and it's the basis for one of the most popular controllers to date. That's why I'm also a really big fan of the Switch Pro controller. This thing really feels like they were just copying Xbox's homework. Obviously the button layouts are a little bit different and I don't often use the Joy-Cons by themselves. When I do use my Switch outside of the dock, I usually use my Satisfy grip. It just makes the Switch so much easier to hold and it's just so nice.
Dang it, Buck, it's my turn to use the sex box.
It's my sex box, and her name is Sony.
Some controllers, at least in my opinion, like the DualShock controllers on the PS4, they feel like too light in my hands for some reason, but don't knock PlayStation for that, it's just my personal opinion. Now that you can play PlayStation games on PC via Steam, it does feel a little weird playing God of War with an Xbox controller. The Xbox controller is natively supported through Xbox Game Pass on the PC, the Epic Game Store, and the Steam Store, as well as many others. Just be aware that with all controllers, you need to check on a game-by-game basis to see where the control options are supported. I've also had a pretty good time with the Backbone controller for my iPhone 13 Pro Plus. It comes with an adapter if you have one of the bigger phones like the Pro Pluses, so that's a nice addition as well. I've had some delay playing remotely with the Backbone on my iPhone while just playing in bed or something like that, but it's honestly not too horrendous in turn-based or indie titles like what I'm currently playing, Sea of Stars. So what do you guys think? What are your favorite controllers to use while gaming? Let me know in the comments below. There's lots of different great controllers that I've used throughout my gaming history. Honestly, I don't think there's like too bad of a controller, except for maybe those games that required you to blow into the DS. It was really awkward to be on the bus during that time. Anyways, thanks for watching, fellow Night Owls, and we'll see you tonight.